And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Chicago Cubs. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in. Kyle Schwarber leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Just about set to go now. And pitching in this game, Justin Steele. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
Total command last time out. Scattered 2 hits over his outing. He had great stuff. We'll see if he's got it again in this one.
Ready to go? So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. The pitch. And that is in for a strike. And we're underway from Wrigley Field. And a pitch. That one missed. The 1-1. In the air out towards right center. Reynolds gets under it. And there's one down.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 9.
So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The 0-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Devers takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. The pitch.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his plate coverage. Not afraid to use the opposite field. And when you have a guy that can do that, he's going to hit a whole lot in terms of slug, average, on-base percentage as well.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights it off. He'll see another. No score, just getting started. Top of the first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Padres go down quietly. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, getting the nod in this one, Joe Musgrove.
He touched the 9th inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Next offering upstairs.
2-0.
Bounced out to short. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
Bichette up to the dish. Musgrove was originally picked in the first round in 2011 by the Blue Jays, but now a San Diego kid who grew up in Grossmont and got a chance to pitch for his hometown team in the playoffs in 2022. Right-hander kicks, deals, and downstairs.
Yeah, it's really been fun watching him develop as a major league pitcher with the Astros as part of that 2017 World Series championship team. It was kind of an afterthought, but after being traded and bouncing around a little bit, he really found himself and became a dominant pitcher in the game.
Arozarena gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And a pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Grisham makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Batting third, the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds here went deep in the ball game last night. And that's in there for strike one. Musgrove, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Pitch out, but no action. And the righty deals. And fouled off. One and two now. Oh, right to the backstop. And that's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number two.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Eloy Jimenez now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1. And that one off the outside edge.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swings through that.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
The next offering misses, and now it's 3-2. Kyle Schwarber up next. Man on second, 2 down. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Arozarena flies around third. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. Strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And here it comes. And he takes a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And the 0-1. And that one is in for a strike. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes. Machado is gone, and there's 1 away. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Yeah, the batter now, Nelson Cruz. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. And he deals. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. And a count 1-2. kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 down. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Matt Carpenter in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Now the 0-1. And strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And it remains 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines. Now it's the second baseman, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Just missed. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. That's inside. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself the Gold Glove in 2022. Swing and a miss. High in the air, out to right. And there's one away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And there's the strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next pitch is outside. And that one pulled foul. Next pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 2. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Tucker Barnhart at the plate now. That's ball 1. The pitch. Ripped to right, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Hosmer. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind. as to the conviction in the call.
And the right-hander deals. And ball one. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next one misses, and that's ball two.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Of course, when we mention Joe Musgrove, you have to bring up he pitched the first no-hitter in Padres history. Fittingly enough, the San Diego native pitched a no-no against Texas in 2021. Devers on second. Barnhart on at first with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two outs. He swings and fouls one off. The 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back here at Wrigley Field, and now it's Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin
Nola measures 6 feet even, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Steele back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And the pitch. Nola checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
He goes down looking.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And now here is Ha-Sung Kim. In the air, right field. Schwarber makes the catch, and there are 2 outs.
batting 9, the center fielder, number 1.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Grisham in his 4th year, 26 years old, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Here comes a pitch. They say a win.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-2. And now the lefty cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Padres down in order. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Bo Bichette.
Shortstop.
Bo Bichette, second round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad Dante played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer, goes hard, and wants to lead that ball club to a championship.
That one ripped. Way back there. That one is gone. Bo Bichette blasts one out, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence. So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Now it's going to be Brian Reynolds. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. The 1-0. And now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Jimenez stands in now and watches strike one. In the air, right field. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. What a year 2022 was for Kyle Schwarber. He won the Silver Slugger, led the National League with 46 home runs. The only guy in the majors that hit more home runs than him singing was Aaron Judge. In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, and that mechanics adjustment that he made in 2021 with the Nationals, as we saw it start to pay off then, really took flight in 2022 with the Phillies. And every time he swung the bat, it seemed like there was going to be good contact in the strike zone. One of those bats that just seems like it's in the zone for a long time.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball. Chris, one of the other things to consider in terms of his adjustments with the Nationals, his hitting coach in Washington was Kevin Long. Well, Kevin Long ended up being the Phillies hitting coach in 2022. Next pitch misses. 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Cubs tack on another with a solo jack. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. As we go to the top of the fourth, stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. The pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Grounder off the pitcher. Over to Hosmer, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So up next, Jake Cronenworth. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time.
That's a ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. And he pumps it a strike. And 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Soto in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Now 1-1. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backed it up and everybody was okay with it.
And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. And now the count filled up 3-2. Manny Machado waits on deck. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Machado batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Yo 1. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, he was only an out away from getting through the inning, but he just lost control for a brief moment there. It's not the end of the world, but don't let one mistake turn into another. Get your focus back right here.
goes. The next to hit takes ball one. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And the 1-0. Good eye right there.
Well, I guarantee you, after that last visit from the pitching coach, all they did was remind his pitcher, focus on this hitter and nothing else.
Two on, two outs. In the air to left center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
The right-hander back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. Strike one.
Dansby Swanson, this is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. Next offering misses. Ball one. Next pitch inside. It's 2-2. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. That clips the corner. And the 0-1. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
In the dirt, and it's 2-1. Swanson at second with nobody out. Next pitch is outside. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
The pitch. In the air. Right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now Now the batter is Tucker Barnhart. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham settles under it. Makes the grab. And there's one down.
The batter, the first baseman.
And now it's Eric Hosmer.
Hosmer.
First offering misses the mark. And that one is inside. Still only one out here in the inning. That misses the zone, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Randy Arozarena digs in now. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Michael Wacha, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Righty to the plate. And now 2-1.
One strike.
And that's in the dirt.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
The 3-1. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter, number 11. Shortstop.
Bichette stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 out. Runners at first and second. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Grounded to third, could be 2. They get the tag on him, and that's 2. Cubs add 2 on this homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Matt Carpenter. And he deals. And the pitch is outside, ball one.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Outside.
Next pitch is outside. The next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the strike. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Out towards left center. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 7.
Next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
First offering, and it just misses. And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it, it just energizes that entire team.
Liner, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Trent Grisham now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
That's a book.
Kim on third with 2 out. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Outside. And that's a little high.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
(3-1) is on the way. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Thank you, mate.
The batter, number 2.
Back to the top of the lineup, Xander Bogaerts. The next up for the Padres. When you look at Xander, he has all the tools to anchor a World Series lineup.
Yeah, he's one of those rare talents. He's got power at the plate, discipline to go along with it. Oh, and if he gets on, he's got the speed. This guy's...
And now this is down for a base hit. Scrambles back to second safely. A run comes in on the play.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. That one's in there, 0-1. And downstairs.
One strike.
And a 1-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball right side. Swanson to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. And that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-1. Here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. The wind of the pitch. Top of the zone for a strike. Strike one. And that one upstairs.
1-1.
Next offering way upstairs. And that skips in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Righty delivers. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. Nope, he held back.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Bob Melvin hands the baseball over. Joe Musgrove is done in this one. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Michael Wacha.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Man at first, Eloy Jimenez getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
And now Kyle Schwarber in there for strike one. Chris, one cool nugget on Kyle Schwarber. He has homered in every type of playoff series. A wild card game, a wild card series, a division series game, a league championship series game, and in a World Series. Next pitch downstairs. 1-1.
Tells me he just lives for the big moment.
It's sort of like the cycle of postseason homers.
Did you say cycle?
Right-hander kicks, deals. This one popped up, middle of the infield. And the infield fly is called.
The batter, number 7, second baseman,
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Reynolds at second. Jimenez over at first with 1 away. In the air, out towards left center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now it's Devers at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. In the dirt, but kept close. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. Kicks and fires. And now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That misses, and that's ball 3. Tucker Barnhart on deck for the Cubs. And the pitch. Fly ball down the line. And it drops foul into the corner.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And the right-hander's 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Bases full, 2 gone. And up next for Chicago, Tucker Barnhart. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. They say you went. Strike 2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That's down and in.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
One, 2 now. Good eye right there. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Caught him looking for the K. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded, but they lead it 4-1. Top of the 6th inning. Down the left fielder, Juan Soto.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Here comes a pitch. Ball one low. Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr. and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021 to Bryce Harper. Is this a guy you think could win an MVP somewhere down the line?
No, I expect him to, and not just one. I think more than one MVP, considering how young he was when he got to the big leagues, just 19.
The 1-1. And that one a little bit high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Over to Hosmer. They get the out on Soto.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Here's Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1. Machado goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got it by him for the K. Two outs, base is empty. Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at bat is.
The 3-1. Foul ball there. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive. Into the bleachers and gone. He powers that one out to left. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 4-2.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Now it's Matt Carpenter. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Carpenter, multi-time All-Star, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Keegan Thompson up and loosening in the pen. Hoyer getting loose as well. And a pitch. Ball one there. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Padres draw closer on the long ball. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Steven Wilson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's Eric Hosmer.
For the Cubs, the first
Wilson in his second season, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. And the pitch. That's a strike. Hosmer, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2008. Not even close there. And that's ball one. And that one wrapped foul. Kicks and deals. And a ball evens the count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Randy Arozarena, the next Cub to hit. Bounced up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next to hit, Bo Bichette. That one out to right. could be extra bases. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. It's 5-2. And he's in at third with an RBI triple. And now the center fielder, Brian Reynolds. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
One strike.
Bichette takes his lead at third with one away. And now the count is even. And the righty deals. And it's fouled away. And a 1-2. The punch out there, 2 gone.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Jimenez in the box now. No balls and a strike. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Austin Nola.
Austin Nola.
Steele back to work. And ball 1. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Next one is off the plate. 2 balls and a strike.
One strike.
The pitch. And he dodges that fastball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And a 3-1 on the way. That one ripped but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
The kick, the 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Keegan Thompson. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 71, Keegan Thompson.
Kim in now, takes ball one off the plate.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
The pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Runner at first with no outs here. Grounder might be two. Over to Bichette. A double play on the first batter he faces in relief.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one pulled foul. Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now it's even up. And that's a little bit high. Xander Bogaerts on deck for the Padres. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional seventh-inning stretch.
Drew Pomeranz comes on now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Drew Pomeranz.
And here is Kyle Schwarber.
For the Cubs, the right fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
The wind of the pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
One ball, no strike.
There's a strike. Next one misses. 2-1. And there's a strike.
2-2.
Three-two now. The pitch. Stays alive. Three-two. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next to hit, Dansby Swanson. First pitch just misses. And he deals. And that's through there for a strike. Schwarber aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. And here it comes. Got him looking for the strikeout. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now
Tucker Barnhart, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Fouled off left side.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Hosmer in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Left-hand hitter waits.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here. Two-0.
Popped in the air, left side.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Randy Arozarena. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 outs. Bases are full. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. That one fouled off. And now the lefty struck him out looking. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded, and it remains 5-2. Back here at the friendly confines, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Cody Hoyer.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Cody Hoyer.
And a pitch. And a foul ball.
You've got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next pitch is outside. And that's ball 1. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his. Falling behind 2-1. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Jordan Wicks, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Weiss, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And a pitch. And that is cut on and missed. And now 2-2. And that's too high.
3-2.
At the belt and fires. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Jake Cronenworth will hit next. And that's in there for strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Right-handed reliever. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Reynolds gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a foul ball left side. The 0-1.
Oh. 1-1.
Bogarts stands at first with one out. At first by Hosmer, puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Offense held in check there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cubs 5 and the Padres 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tim Hill hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Tim Hill.
So up now for Chicago, Bo Bichette. He's already homered in this game. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
And a pitch.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So man aboard. And next for the Cubs, Brian Reynolds. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Kicks and deals. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Eloy Jimenez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So digging in, Kyle Schwarber.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Next offering is down low. Ball one. And the pitch. That one missed.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next pitch is outside. Dansby Swanson in the on-deck circle. Two outs. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
3-1.
The pitch. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. There's a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
And the 0-2. Got him. And that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're still out in front 5-2. Back here at Wrigley Field, we go to the ninth. Here's the third baseman.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
New pitcher on here, Ryan Weiss.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Here comes a pitch. To the right side, Swanson. Machado out of the play.
The right fielder, number 32, Nelson.
Stepping in for San Diego, Nelson Cruz.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Weiss, in his rookie season, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right-hander kick steals. Pitch misses. 2-0. Swing and a miss. Two one now. This one popped up right side. Drops into the glove. Two down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt.
Now it's the DH, Matt Carpenter. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the righty deals. And it's 1-1. Righty to the plate. They're down to their final strike. Just one strike away. Got him looking. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Padres, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours, 6 seconds.